What up? My name is Jade Fox, and this is the Madeyoulooks channel. Today, I have another episode of What I Wear in a Week, where I do a deep dive into past outfits that I may have gotten to the Instagram, but most likely have not gotten Instagram or TikTok, and explain the thought process of putting it together, because this is a personal style channel, and things like mental health, how we feel about our bodies, identity, like all of that stuff really goes into the way that I get dressed. And I assume the way that you could dress as well. So let's get into it. So this first fit, I didn't actually get to wear it because I ended up having a meltdown before the award show. So this is what I was supposed to wear to the Queerties. I was invited and I was really excited to go, but it was a combination of, I got my makeup done that day, but I have chronically watery eyes. And so all my under eye makeup, every time the makeup artist was like under there, it kept getting smeared. And then I came home and tried to fix it, made it worse, ended up taking it off. And then the blazer is not quite fitting me the way it used to. So yeah, babe, we had a very just a lightweight breakdown. But this is what I would consider my like formal uniform. I think that I've gotten over the need, and maybe it's living in LA, maybe it's being a content creator. I don't know where the influence is necessarily, but I always feel like whenever it's a formal event or just an event where you dress up, that it needs to be the best I've ever looked. Like the mentality that people apply to like their wedding day or like graduation or I don't know, just something like that. Like I apply to just random fucking events. And so I've decided we just gonna have uniforms. And this is my formal uniform. The blazer is a wrap blazer, and this is big titty friendly here on this channel. I know that there's a lot of non-binary trans mass folks that follow me. And if you have a bigger chest, wrap blazers, in my opinion, are some of the best that you can get. If not that, a double-breasted blazer. And this blazer contrasted with something like relaxed and almost like too casual, I think just looks kind of cool. The blazer is from H&M, but it's a few years old now, so I don't think it's available anymore, but it's probably not hard to find, just a simple black wrap blazer. The jeans are old ass Zara jeans. I've had these jeans for maybe like 6 years. I've had them for a long time. The shoes are my ANDROGYNOUS ankle boots. Just a solid boot. Once again, I'm going for my go-to stuff that I know works. And then I tried to, make it a little bit more dressy through my jewelry, through these glasses on. These are Ray-Bans. And then just my Swarovski Dextera earrings, just to spice up the joint. And overall, I liked it. It's a little cute androgynous moment. This is my outfit that I wore shopping. I just wanted to look different. I wanted to put on a fit. I've been working a lot and I'm moving soon. And so there's just like a lot that's going on here. I'm going through shit with my landlord, bro. And so I just wanted to get out of the house. I wanted to not work. I wanted to just like put on a fit and just go look at cool clothes. And I've been really wanting to wear shorts. And so I decided to wear these Fear of God, like massive shorts that I got as part of this eBay campaign. I paired it with this cropped Levi's jacket. I think this is part of a certain line. I'll put it on the screen of like what line or like what collection this type of denim is in with Levi's. And then my Rude hat along with just like some simple, the jewelry I wear all the time. And then loafers. I don't love these loafers. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm really trying to make loafers work. I'm trying to be a loafer girl. But the shape of the loafers is too pointy in my opinion. Like, and maybe I'm just so used to being me and seeing my own feet that I feel this critical of it. But like, overall, I liked how it looked with the fit. I think it looks good. I think it looks fine. I liked how I felt. I felt good. And I had on my sunglasses from the Linda Farrow Attico collab. And overall, I like the fit, but the loafers, we got to keep working on them loafers because there's something about them that's not quite hitting. I just think that they're a little too pointy. We might need to get another pair. Lunch fits. We love a lunch daytime fit. This was also another uniform. This lunch that I was going to is with a new friend. We're still getting to know each other. And, it's just one of those, like, I don't need to do too much. I just need to look appropriate for the situation. So I just went with another uniform. Pretty much when I'm exhausted with the idea of thinking of something to wear, I'll just go with the uniform that I know works. This is an old ass ASOS, I think it was a sweatshirt that I cut. And I don't know what was in them scissors that day, but the way that this fits me is perfect. I'm in love with the way that this fits. I will never get rid of this top, ever. And I paired it with these new in Studio Nixon balloon jeans. I'm also obsessed with these jeans. There's something about this particular top with like a big wide bottom that just sits on my body in a way that is very pleasing to my eye. And these jeans that are big like this really do allow low top shoes to have a moment. And so I paired them with my Adidas Wells Bonner Gazelles, Sambas, back with the Rude hat, just because sometimes being bald, it's just like, it's too bald. Like I need something with some height. And I feel like it just added what it needed to add. And I also have my Prada bag too. Because we're going to a nicer restaurant, and a bag is just a really easy way to like dress something up, because obviously this is a very casual look. And overall, I think it was cute. It did what it needed to do. And oftentimes whenever I want to put a fit on and I feel like the fit is done, it's usually got to have at least 3 things. We already know this. We haven't brought around this term. We haven't said this term on this channel in a minute, but 3GP, big 3GP energy. If you're new here on this channel, 3GP stands for 3 good pieces. Good piece number 1, Rude hat. Good piece number 2, that nice crop boxy shirt. You could really, this could be this or the bottoms in my opinion. And then the shoe, 3 good pieces. Honestly, everything I'm wearing is a piece in my opinion when it comes to this outfit, even though it's very casual, because they're all very distinct. They all have like a certain identity about them. And so I think that this is probably more like 5 GP, but for any fit to look complete, 3 GP, 3 good pieces, 3 quality, distinct pieces. I was invited to the Nuuly Tierra Whack album listening party. I am a Nuuly partner. I want to say it's not too early for me to say that, but yeah, I'm a Nuuly girl now. I'm bringing some of the mask energy to the Nuuly family. And so they invited me out and they gifted me, well, they didn't gift it to me. They let me borrow this Tierra Whack sweater. It is her literal sweater. She has a collection through Nuuly, and basically what it is this kind of curated closet that's only available through Nuuly. These are Tierra Whack's actual items from her actual closet. And so to promote that collection, but also her album that came out just recently, just yesterday as I'm filming this, I wore this Charles Jeffrey Loverboy sweater. It's very loud, which is why I decided to style it in a more contrasting way with I wear these green pants all the time. Y'all have seen these pants a million times. I'm not even gonna say anything about them, but these big ass green pants, and then the loafers, once again, this week, them loafers is working overtime. I'm trying them out. I'm trying them in different ways to try and make them work. And originally I had on a bucket hat and then glasses just because I felt like it needed something else. But honestly, I kind of like it better without that stuff. There's something about the way that you can see everything clearly. I have this thing about like not wearing too many clothes. I find that when I'm trying to style something that's a bit more unique or something that's a bit different, I end up and I lean too far into it and not into what I know and what I know works. I find that sometimes the fit doesn't feel as authentic. And so knowing I like clean stuff, knowing I'm a fan of 3GP, I did it the 3GP way. And then date night. This is my date night fit. There's something about that navy blue with the like ribbed texture on the sweater with this whole outfit. It's really details. That's all it is details. If you were to see me wearing this on the street, you probably wouldn't even look twice. Honestly, it's a very simple fit, but there's something about like when I was wearing it, I'm looking down at everything and I'm just seeing the details of everything. There's something about like bright silver jewelry against dark colors that aren't black, because sometimes it gives me priest vibes. Just something about the proportions. I just really liked this fit. This is actually a repeated fit. I wore this to something in San Francisco and I wore it again like a few days later for the date night because I was just such a fan. Such a fan of this fit. It's casual. It does what it needed to do. We actually went to a concert that night and dinner, so I thought it was appropriate for that. And I love outfits that are lightweight. I don't know. This is my sexy. Like, to me, this is sexy. And what's funny is while I was in San Francisco, I was actually there with YouTube. I post vlogs of everything that happens in my life on my Patreon. So if you're interested in seeing those vlogs, you want to see where all of these outfits were worn, follow me on Patreon, $10 a month for the vlogs specifically. There's something about like trying to translate what is sexy within modest fashion, because while I was in San Francisco, I was with Aisha, who is another creator on YouTube, and then of course all the other platforms. And we were just talking about, there was something about the way that we talked about clothes that I connected in my brain. I was like, oh, I'm giving modest fashion. Like I never put those words to the way that I dress, but I was like, oh yeah, like I'm almost always covered up. I don't really show that much skin. I don't wear tight things. I barely even wear slim fit things, like ever. And so mostly I'm in a very modest fit. And so there was something about like talking with her and looking at my fashion through the lens of modesty. I now understand another perspective of woman that might watch me. I get you. I see you. I see you seeing me, actually. To be honest, I've been really into these like really dark colors, like colors that are really close to each other, but wearing them all together, I'm very much a fan. And I think it looks good on my skin. Y'all, that is everything that I wore in a week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. There is a playlist of these videos if you want to just go through and see the evolution of my style and my preferences over the last couple of years. The playlist will be linked down in the description, and the last what I wore in a week is going to be up over here somewhere. So with that said, I will see y'all very soon in another one. Oh, and don't forget, we be forgetting sometimes. Don't forget, wear what you want, wear what you like, and wear it out.